They say he threw touchdowns with whiskey on his breath, partied till sunrise, then rallied the troops. One judge even bought his Texas drawl as the reason for slurred speech after a drunk driving charge. This isn't just any football story. It's the legend of Bobby Layne, the NFL's original bad boy quarterback, a guy who lived as hard off the field as he played on it. So, was he just a reckless party animal who happened to be an amazing athlete, or did all that chaos somehow fuel his legendary clutch performances? Born in Santa Ana, Texas, Bobby Layne was a natural athlete. At Highland Park High, he excelled in football, basketball, and track. At the University of Texas, he was a four-time All-Southwest Conference QB and a standout pitcher, almost going pro in baseball. But the gridiron called louder. His NFL journey began with the Chicago Bears in '48, after the Steelers drafted him third and quickly traded him. A brief stop with the New York Bulldogs followed, before he found his home with the Detroit Lions in 1950. And in Detroit, the legend of Bobby Layne, Hall of Fame quarterback and magnetic hellraiser, truly ignited. Layne's representative for late nights and serious drinking was as famous as his on-field exploits. Teammates shared epic stories of parties, with Layne holding court, sometimes just hours before a critical game. He wasn't shy. After one tough championship loss, he reportedly deadpanned, "I slept too much last night." Lions safety Yale Larry said it best, when Bobby said, "Block, you blocked." And when Bobby said, "Drink, you drank." But this wild lifestyle didn't seem to slow him on Sundays. Some wondered if it was part of his magic. On the field, Layne was an absolute warrior, playing with shocking grit, often without a face mask, shrugging off broken noses. They say he practically invented the 2-minute drill, a master of the late-game comeback. His friend Doak Walker nailed it. Layne never lost a game. Time just ran out on him. How did he do it? Raw talent? Fearlessness born from carousing? Or did unshakable confidence let him write his own rules? He wasn't a textbook passer, but man, he knew how to win, leading with incredible force of personality. The 1950s were the Lions' golden age, and Bobby Layne was their king. He captained them to NFL championships in '52 and '53, snagging another in '57. That '53 championship against the Cleveland Browns? Pure Layne. Down 16-10 with little over 4 minutes left, he coolly marched the Lions 80 yards for the game-winning TD. His off-field antics were just as legendary. He never apologized for his lifestyle, which only added to his mystique. And in '56, he even led the league in field goal accuracy after taking over kicking duties. Just classic Layne, doing whatever it took to win. But the live fast, play hard lifestyle had a flip side. He got busted for drunk driving, though he sweet-talked the judge, blaming his thick Texan accent. Injuries started piling up, no shock given his reckless abandon. By '57, though the Lions won the championship, Layne had broken his leg late in the season. His backup, Tobin Rote, sealed the deal. Management's patience for his wild ways, once perhaps seen as quirky genius, started wearing thin, especially with injuries mounting and a solid backup waiting. Then came 1958. 2 games into the season, the Lions shocked the football world. They traded a furious, heartbroken Bobby Layne to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Legend says, as he left Detroit, he declared the Lions would not win for 50 years. And just like that, the curse of Bobby Layne was born, NFL folklore that haunted the franchise for decades. Layne played 5 more seasons with the Steelers, earning 2 more Pro Bowl nods. But he never brought championship magic to Pittsburgh, a huge disappointment for him. He retired before the 1963 season, holding, at the time, NFL records for passing attempts, completions, yards, and touchdowns. Bobby Layne. More than just stats or crazy stories. A 3-time NFL champion, Hall of Famer, and a pioneer who helped shape the modern quarterback. He played with a fire and charisma that made him a legend. His off-field antics and on-field brilliance were all part of the same package. That swagger, defiance, and unshakable self-belief let him take risks few others would dream of, Saturday night or Sunday afternoon. He really was the NFL's original bad boy quarterback. A player whose impact is still felt, and whose stories are still told, often with a shot of whiskey on the side, just how he might have liked it. Now, what's your favorite Bobby Layne story? Or who do you think is the closest thing to a bad boy like him in today's NFL? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and click on the notification bell. And don't forget to click on the playlist above to watch more NFL Hall of Famers of his era. Thanks for watching.